Pissing our pants yet?
Alright everybody, welcome back to another Walking Dead vlog. I just uploaded a video yesterday, but I'm actually making another one right today because we have some exciting new details that have just been released for the second half of The Walking Dead, and that comes in the form of pictures, all of which I will be saving and putting as a little slideshow for all of you guys, so you can view it here as I talk over them. So, much like how this show did it last spring we had this portrait, which was actually very well done artistically. I really liked it. And it had images that juxtaposed each other, like you had Sam and Jesse holding hands, and then right next to it, you had the walkers that the Saviors chain up, and it looks like they're holding hands too. So there were like juxtaposing images to things in the season that kind of related. You had Carol holding up like the cross, and you didn't really know what that meant. So, and you had Morgan on top of the horse, and you didn't know how that happened. So there were a lot of different things, because I remember when they released those images, like for example of Morgan on the horse, I thought that Rick would kick Morgan out of Alexandria because of the fight that he got into with Carol. I thought that would be the last straw for him, but they ended up never telling Rick they didn't tell Rick that happened until Morgan tells Rick in episode 15, because his whole point is that the Alpha Wolf actually ended up, changing a little bit and helping Denise. So, there was a good outcome, I suppose, so he wasn't kind of in the doggy house on that one. But by the end of episode 8, you could definitely see it going that direction. So I think that's why people, I thought for myself when I saw that was kind of the direction that they were going. So let's go through some of these images. There's a couple here, actually. The first one we're looking at right now, and I'm going to do these in order so I know what I'm talking about in the right order. The first one is of a lantern. It looks like it's got like fireflies or something in it, and then we've got like a kind of like a screwdriver, kind of like almost like a electric screwdriver. It's like hanging off the wall or something. I can't really identify that. And then you've got what it looks like trees, and then the sun, and I'm not sure if that's a wall. I'm not sure if this is like an inner part of Alexandria at all, or if it's from a new community. From glazing over all of the images, actually, you know what? I'll save this till the end. I do have a theory based on what I've seen of all these images, all right? And then we have The Walking Dead in the bottom left, and then it says returns February 12th, of course, in the bottom right. All right, so this one is pretty cool. It's dynamite on dynamite on thread. Now, because of the way this picture was taken, you can't actually tell what's in the background. There's a great amount of focus on the dynamite itself, wrapped in, it looks like cable wire. It almost looks like TV wire, the wire that goes from your TV into the TV socket unit so you can get basic cable programming. It looks like someone took that, ripped it off, and wrapped it around this piece of dynamite, and then kind of strung it along this thread here, which is very interesting. So, not sure what this is used for. I'm not sure if this is a trap. I know in the preview we saw for episode 9, Daryl talked about, trying to blow up the Saviors, set traps for them, maybe guerrilla-style fighting. Maybe they use this as a type of trap, set a bomb or something and see how that works. So, I don't know, interesting. I'm not sure if that'll work, but, definitely cool to see stuff like this. Inventive strategies, new ideas in The Walking Dead. It reinvents the show after 7 seasons. This is probably the weirdest one, and probably meant to throw us off in some way, I suppose. Rubber ducks. And it's not just one, it's a whole bunch of rubber ducks. Not really sure what these are used for. I'd love to hear you guys give your opinion. It looks like they're on like just like a wooden plank. I don't know if this is a part of like the floorboarding of a cabin or something, but it definitely looks like they're being used for something. I'm not sure. Maybe if they put bombs, maybe the dynamite, maybe there's dynamite being put on the ducks or something. I don't know. Maybe this is just a picture of one of the places that they fucking run around and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Someone actually, I'm looking at a comment here on the Walking Dead page with 30 likes. Someone said that Nicotero, Ritas, and Gimple all got high and started putting ducks on the on the set. That's really funny. Wow. All right. We have a bicycle next. It's funny, on the Facebook page, someone actually put a picture of Rick taking the bicycle from episode 1. There's not much to see here. It looks like there's just like a bin, almost like an ET bin to put stuff in and put supplies in and whatnot. So I'm not I'm not sure. I can't tell. Again, they obscured the background on most of all of these photos, so I'm not quite sure. The top rated comment on this one is this Daryl's new bike? Yeah, well, no, they got their motorcycle. He got his motorcycle back in the last episode, so he doesn't need this bike anymore. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, but someone said that it's a sailing twine. It alludes to a maritime element, the beach people that Tara found. This was something I talked about in my second half predictions, if the ocean side would return. If that's true, then this is a pretty big indication if that's the case. Some people are talking about the new group we might be introduced to, the guy with the boots. So, I'm not sure. It could be either. I'm thinking it's a new community, though. This is all referencing new stuff. Peanuts. A lot of people were actually saying "suck my nuts," which is Abraham's last words on The Walking Dead. Very great words. But what does it tell us about the show? I don't know. Maybe we're dealing with a new group that has resources that are quite limited. I'm not entirely sure, because if you go to the next image, well, not this image. This image is this image is of a handprint, bloody handprint. I'd assume it's from somebody who was trying to escape in some manner. Not sure where, obviously, but your guess is obviously as good as mine. I'm trying to see where that is. I can't tell. I don't know. Maybe it's in that house that... I don't know. It's that house that Carol was in. Looks like Carol's house, some people are saying. Melons. Yes, we can learn so much. It looks like someone took a picture of this down at their local frickin', outdoor food market. So, really not much to go off of here from this image. Although some people were saying it's about the ocean side, scavenging melons. I don't know. This image is of a bucket with some note pinned to the top of it. Could it be... It looks like... I thought it was money at first. And of course, the top-rated photo is a picture of the chum bucket from SpongeBob, of course. This is all on the Walking Dead Facebook page. It's pretty freaking funny. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It looks like, there's gardening tools next to it. I don't know if you notice on the left side, it's like a rake. It's kind of like a hand rake. This reminds me of the Sand People. What I mean by that is the episode 6 where the zombies came out of the sand. So the sand zombies, sand walkers, I suppose. Not sure. Again, it's in a pretty obscure background, so there's really no way to tell. So, these this is probably one of the new civilizations, trying to crack the walnuts, and it's probably one of the new civilizations. I imagine that in this photo, this is probably the way in which some civilization makes their food with a freaking hammer. But again, there's a lot of symbolism to food. Also, keep in mind Tyrese's weapon was a hammer, so I don't know if that's a reference back to Tyrese. Um, so, actually, one person offers a theory here. Peanut oil contains glycerol, a necessary component of dynamite. Walnut shells can be used as filler. So people think that they're making dynamite from the ingredients of the food and it's not just surviving. That's an interesting theory. Very interesting. Huh. Okay. And now we get to the absolute last photo of this. I think that this is the image of the comics, which I'm going to put up, is one of the most popular comic images. It's of Rick and all of the groups we've encountered, Hilltop and the Kingdom, and the Alexandrians, all standing shoulder to shoulder outside the sanctuary with their guns raised. Rick raises his gun in the air and fires. And then Negan comes out. And, it's side versus side, and it's pretty damn epic when they first assault the sanctuary. A lot of people are saying that if you look at it upside down, you'll see they are wearing armor like the Kingdom people. It's the Kingdom. Right side shadow is Ezekiel. If you turn it upside down, what would it look like upside down? I mean, you can kind of tell that. I don't really see any dreadlocks, like shadows of a dreadlock. I'm not sure. But what tells me it's that they've got their guns raised and they're on solid concrete pavement, which definitely leads me to believe that this is the iconic scene. I'm sure for comic fans this is an Easter egg. I'm not sure if they're trying to throw us off at all. But this is definitely what I believe. So, that wasn't our last image. We have one more of a walker. Some people thought this was outside the sanctuary. I don't know. Is this outside the sanctuary? Like, did they attack? Maybe this was an assault on the sanctuary. And this is the aftermath, because you do see a pretty tall building right there. Like, you see the outline of a building. And it looks like there could be another building in the background there. And then if you can see, I don't know if you can see to the right, directly right of the shopping cart, it looks like there's almost somebody there. Huh. That's weird. There's two walkers in sight. One of them seems to be leaning on something. Huh. Yeah, this is weird. I don't know. I don't know if it's a new building. It could be a new building. I'm not sure. Interesting. Alright, so... there's one more image I forgot. Let's see. Yeah, this is a grave that someone's digging. I don't know what those supplies are. It looks like plaster from a building that fell down, and there's just a pile of dirt. They dug it. Some people are referencing Father Gabriel digging a grave for one of the characters that died last episode, or that will die. But it really doesn't... Does it? I don't know. Maybe it's the coloration. Maybe it looks like they drain the color so that we wouldn't know that it's Alexandria or not. Because the color, like, they put it in this filter and you can't really tell. So it's pretty damn difficult, So, alright. That's about it for those photos. So, yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Those were all of my predictions, and some of the people on Facebook actually had some pretty good comments to offer. I didn't know the ingredients of dynamite from a chemistry perspective, so that's pretty interesting. I'm no Walter White, so... yeah, that's pretty cool, though. So let me know what you guys think of these images. I'm glad that we have some, more content. I'm always looking for Walking Dead content for the channel, and, yeah, this is pretty cool. Let me know, guys. Thanks.